Alright. Here's something else I noticed with this medication madness. Alright. It's been agreed in the past that a benzodiazepine is a medication for me. But that was a long time ago. I didn't take this medication or that medication or that medication. I just simply took no medication. And it's ruined me. So now you're saying, why you see it doing so bad? You got 3 different kinds of medications. Because none of them are benzodiazepine. And evidence is proving that taking particularly this quetiapine fumarate, or what they call Seroquel, without a benzodiazepine does the same thing that taking that blood pressure medication did without a benzodiazepine once I was on it. Because see, I was supposed to take that for a long time and only take the benzo for a month. Well, I did that. When I stopped taking that benzo, oh my lord, sleep became a nightmare because of the nightmares. Became conscious nightmare because the nightmares were so bad. That was blood pressure medication. Now with these tranquilizers, what happens is, yeah, it's a lot easier to fall asleep. I don't end up having those adrenaline releases and psychogenic non-epileptic seizures the first stage of sleep. Problem, what's going on though, is because my anxiety disorder isn't treated with a benzodiazepine, when this kicks in, or when I'm just able to fall, get tired enough to have to fucking start nodding off to fall asleep, my brain goes into overactive because that anxiety, subconscious anxiety disorder, remains unmedicated. So this actually kind of makes it worse. It causes me to wake up covered in sweat, covered in urine, and just completely exhausted, even though my brain is running 1,000,000 miles an hour. That's untreated anxiety, but they're knocking me out while my brain's still going 1,000,000 miles an hour. So yeah, I'm unconscious. So this part of my brain isn't working, but this part of my brain is going twice as fast as it was before I took the medication to force this part of the brain to shut off. The benzodiazepine would solve everything that I just mentioned, including when those kind of effects start happening during the day. So quetiapine, olanzapine, yeah, they help me fall asleep faster. And they help me stay unconscious longer. But it's worse for me, both short and long term, because my situation is severe and complex, but the solution is simple. Just a fucking benzodiazepine prescription, and a long-term one, not this, well, we'll let you not suffer for 1 to 3 months, but you better fucking stop taking it. And we usually talk cold turkey. Think about it, the way the prescription is: take for 90 days, no refills. And according to the rules that are not logical, not scientific, and not correct. Okay, it's a mistake when they say that I don't need a benzodiazepine, but they say that I need to just calm down. It can't happen. doesn't work that way. My brain is biologically different. And my personality and everything else compensated for all of it. Now, so, because of my dopamine deficiencies, I have trouble with depression. Really, I wouldn't have any trouble with depression. I've got all that kind of solved if I just didn't have to suffer so much. Because I'm only depressed when I'm suffering needlessly. When I'm suffering for a reason, I feel better. And so maybe that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making this suffering mean something by making these videos and lashing out with my mouth and my mind to try to make this at least, the suffering at least worth something. Because really, if I didn't, this would be worthless because some motherfucking narcissistic doctor didn't do his research and made a decision against mine. So I gotta make this mean something, so let me get this video online as quick as I can because I'm in a panic. And I actually am in a panic because I really need to go to that emergency room. Or I really need to get something to work on that anxiety. And again, the only thing that's working for the anxiety right now is that spice. I don't know what's in the real synthetic cannabis, but it shuts off that anxiety problem. And I just have to deal with all the other chemicals in it and all the other effects with it. But it's so worth it for the fact that I'm not having seizures in my sleep when I use it. And again, don't even start with that, oh, that's just because you're tolerant of it. And you're addicted and dependent. Yes, I'm dependent because I can't get benzodiazepine. Addicted to it? What's the greater harm? Having seizures all the time and narcoleptic features during the day and these emotions just causing me to lash out and be miserable and suffer all motherfucking day long, or to just go ahead and accept things the way they are, smoke some of that stuff so I can at least get a section of non-anxiety sleep once every day or two. Because again, it's the exact opposite. When I stop this stuff, I'm not having those problems right away as severe. The longer I go without this, including months, it gets to a point where, and again, it gets to that point quick too. You're like, oh, that's the addiction. No, that's all my problems that I've been coping and treating with this coming back because they're always there and always present. The spice is the temporary thing. Keep that in mind, humans. Because like I said, it gets to a point where it gets this bad, and then it doesn't get any better or worse. Because I'm not treating it. I'm just I'm just existing in misery. Then that causes depression. Want to toss me on some SSRIs, and I'm like, no. That's going to make me sick in the long run. And it's not going to help me in the immediate. You guys preach that. Yeah, it takes 4 to 6 weeks. Benzodiazepine! Fuck! I'll try to stop there.